Hey, Dimitri. So, check this out. You ready? Look at this thing. You're like, what? I've seen these before. Check this out. Look at that. It's destroyed states. Yeah. Okay. So, boop. Let me pause it there. So, now that we have this, this is a slightly different way of implementing, I think, more visceral enemy destruction when we have enemies that are kind of part of the environment, right? And by that, I basically mean is we have the building here, right, which is super cool. And I think, look, this all is looking good. We got the flame bits, we got sparks. That's awesome. So what I would really love to see, and I think we don't need to necessarily put these. We could put these into the asset itself. Let me take a quick look here. Where's this guy? But I think we could also add them as just small decals as well, right? So let me show you, I think, what I'm talking about. At least what I'm envisioning. Okay. So we could do a thing where I think what I'm trying to get to is I'm trying to get to where when we have something like this, that by destroying these things, that you can see the outcome of the destruction on the environment, right? And by that, basically, I mean, like here, coming back to this, like we could have some like, some like, I don't know, explosion decals, like, like explosion decals where they sit on top of the building itself. But maybe we take the building as a base kind of texture. We could add these as individual images. So then I can create slightly different death effects, because on the engine side, basically what I have is, if I go into the explosion editor, we can add essentially just like we had here. So we can add basically a sprite element. And these can be really small in this case for the decals. And then I could customize the environmental damage. I don't know why I have to air quote this, but I could customize the environmental damage on a per explosion basis as we need, right? That way we can, because we're going to reuse these, of course, throughout the levels, and maybe not every building in subsequent levels is going to look exactly like we have here, like we have in the in level 1, right? So, but yeah, so what I'm thinking is that we could add those. So we have these like, you have, I don't think they're almost like bullet decals, right? So, where we could have like maybe a rip, and they have to be pretty heavy. Like they can have some transparency on the edges, right? But what we basically take it and it makes it feel like when we've destroyed the turrets, that they've done damage to the buildings as well, which I'm really enjoying. So I think that would be pretty freaking cool. We unfortunately. I mean, maybe we could do a thing. I don't think we can get away with this completely, but maybe we could do a thing where, I mean, really what I'd love to see is like, oh, we've done chips out of the building. And the only way to achieve that would be for us to build it into the base texture, but that's too complicated. So, but maybe we could create some decals where the blast marks, the scorch marks are kind of, having effects on the building themselves. So, that might be super cool. We don't have to go super crazy. So, but that's the main bit of feedback. I'm very happy and excited to see what you think about these guys. I thought this was here. What is this? I wanted to see, is this working? Yes. And then what? And did what? Why doesn't it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I wanted to see this. I wanted to see the ones in motion. Wow, 5 seconds is an eternity. Come on. Come on. Is that right? What's wrong? It's always something. Take a look here. First of all, make sure I have it on the right layer. That might be a problem. Here. Okay. Oh yeah, but it's not awake yet. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay, that works. I thought that was lower. Oh, it's a game dev life for me. All right. There grab the script bits, bring this down a little bit. I think maybe it was here. That might be the thing. And then switch this to almost instant. Actually, we'll give it a second. Destroy all those guys. All right, I just want to see these guys in motion. Douche. Oh, yeah. So that's why you always test these things. Now I have to think to myself. So with the moving buildings, this isn't going to work. Well, I don't know. I have to have a think on this. But maybe definitely need to think about what this looked like. But regardless, I think what we can do here, I like what we've got going on. And let's work on the decals. Let me know what your opinions are on the destroyed state for the turret base. And I'll catch up with you. Thank you.